got Edmund Burke in first. Edmund, come on in.
Hello, Edmund.
Oh, my lord! I didn't see you there. Are you? Am I on?
You are on eBay Power Selling 101. Welcome.
Oh, by George, this is very exciting. Good to be here. Where? Oh, my lord, where on earth are you, boy?
I am inside the Javatrix. It's an infinite code space.
Oh, Java. Yes, a little Indonesian island there. Yes, wonderful place. Been there many a time. Just south of Burma.
Oh, like the band Mission of Burma. Interesting. See how I connected it there to something I knew about? So, Edmund, what can Tom and I do for you on this night?
Well, I usually sell my goods and services via Sotheby's and Christie's and all the other wonderful Lloyd's of London, all these wonderful places, but they're ceasing their operations due to this little spat that we're having with the environment. So I figured I might as well take the cat into the paws, as we say, and do a little bit of buying and selling on my own.
Okay.
And you've come highly recommended to me. Highly recommended.
Well, I'm glad we have afforded ourselves a reputation to be recommended, Edmund. Let me ask you this. Before we give you any help, I want to be 100% sure you are not entering our realm from the perspective of lowering yourself. That we are helping you here on purely equal grounds. Can I verify that? Okay.
We are equals. We are like two mountains staring across at one another from across a pond. And, who's to say which mountain is higher? Who's to say which mountain was there first? And who's to say which mountain may have split from the other in a rather unfortunate way? So I really...
Probably a scientist or cartographer would verify that.
There's no stooping, yes. Only the cartographers really, truly know. Whose mountaintop is slightly
maybe
lower.
a land surveyor. They got those. They got that telescope thing they look through, where they can see.
Yes, I love those. They're fascinating. I wonder what they're looking at. Truly, like what are they actually looking through?
What is inside there?
Understood.
Are they slides from? Are they like Disneyland slides?
Like a ViewMaster, where you put the goggles to your face and you click the things and it rotates around.
Yeah, like I imagine if they were going to build a building and they knew it was going to be the same height as Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, they would put that slide into the machine and then look through it, and then they could basically envision.
Use your eyeballs. Use your balls.
Yes,
we all got them.
I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It's such an underrated ride. Edmund, what are you trying to sell?
Well, like I said, I have loads of memorabilia down here. Let me see what I have first. I have lovely right here. We have this little. It's a British bulldog.
Oh my gosh!
Wearing the Union Jack with the little top hat with the cigar. It is a representation, if you will, of Sir Winston during the war, during the Blitz particularly.
So I'm staring at a simulacrum of a bulldog in a cut-off UK flag shirt.
Well, I wouldn't call it cut off. It's really just it's casually draped, you see, and it is, as you might be able to read on the bottom there, designed in England, which is very rare nowadays to be designed in England.
Wow, that is quite a catch you have there, Edmund. Can you put the dog back on the screen for a second?
Oh, I'd love to put the puppy back on.
What is that expression that it has?
It says, don't knock on my door with that bold fist of yours. Get off my property. It says, go away, you rascal Huns. It says, never surrender. It says a lot. It says a lot in a very minute details of the mouth.
Are those sentiments as problematic in the UK as they would be coming out of someone in the United States' mouth? Like if you were to envision a political...
Are you saying if there would be an Edmund Burke IV in your jolly United States, would those sentiments be looked down upon and perhaps sour your show?
Or just human spirit in general?
Well, human spirit's relative. It really is all relative, and we all love a good contest, a good competition, and that's really what this little British bulldog represents.
Because, those sentiments could be very good in a certain context. So let's say you're someone who at work you don't get respect from your boss, right? And they just tell you what to do. They put a slab of papers on your desk and they tell you get it done by 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Time. And you feel like people are walking on you. Let's say now you have this little dog to the left of your computer monitor.
What say you? Absolutely.
I mean, that sounds pretty powerful.
It is. It really it gives me absolute confidence to say, "Hey, Jerry, this is not your island; it's ours."
I mean, I tell you what, I got a couple listings here of Winston Churchill statuettes here on eBay. One of them, you're kind of ranging from a bare minimum of $95. I'm not sure. Do you deal in dollars? Or are you pounds, euros? I don't even know what
we're pound sterling. We're pound sterling.
So you're probably looking at about 120 pounds at a bare minimum, and then you got international shipping.
I do. Yes, that's going to be costly. Royal Mail is dreadfully expensive.
Well, I got good news for you. Tom,
Michael, go ahead.
Let's talk. Hold on, Tom. Let's both say what we were going to say at the same time.
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's great news
for shipping on to your customer, and then you don't have to pay.
I gave up because it didn't sound as clear as I thought it would.
I heard about passing the shipping. Lovely idea, Mr. Parrott. Lovely.
Thank you. I've been doing my research, and I know this platform inside and out, and I think you got a good little pupper there.
How do you make your money?
I'm a gentleman farmer, and retired army.
And that gives you money?
What farm?
It's a little farm we have over here in Surrey. We raise sheep. We make wool, cashmere. I mean, I don't. The part of being the gentleman part of the farmer is the sitting, is the overall the pizzazz of the place. And yes, I do get an army pension. I was Pigeon Corps for 25 years.
Oh wow! I tell you what, it's real remarkable that you're calling in. You must be in some real desperate times because it's so early in the morning. That's
5 in the morning
lifestyle, you know.
Well,
hard-working man.
I woke up a half hour ago, and normally I wake up and I go down to Christie's and I pick up some items. I sell some items. Like I said, I buy and I sell, and I like to keep my antiquities on an even plane.
How often do you have a woman over on the farm?
A woman over on the farm?
Yeah.
Well. Not often. No,
really?
It's difficult. Well, it's hard, People aren't very interested in the country anymore. Everyone's all city folk. Everyone wants to go to London. So I just sit alone. Most of the time I read all my books. I was glancing at maps earlier, and I entertain myself.
You seem like the kind of person who would be on a date with a perfectly nice person, and then if they reached for the wrong fork, you would get up in a tiffy and storm out, cause a scene.
Well, I believe that's what you call in Americanism a red flag. It's a red flag to me. It's clearly I'm taking you out, and there's a lot of utensils on the table, and you should have learned to work from the outside in, if nothing else. People attack salads with dinner forks left and right. I once saw someone have the audacity to grab a sorbet spoon and just eat the grapes from the meat and cheese plate with it. It was disgusting. And yes, I did. I left.
Interesting, right? That's It's like not tipping your dealers, man. It's just poor etiquette.
It's zero etiquette. Yes.
It'd be like plugging an output socket into the digital mainframe without first clearing it with the OP double.
Are you a fucking reboot character or something now, Michael?
It's been a year.
Edmund, I'm so sorry. We gotta move along. You got a long day ahead of you, and I wish you the best of luck. But we got.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to see you all, and
Thanks so
good
much.
luck.
Best of luck.
Care,
Come back
Edmund.
anytime.
Cheerio.
Michael, I think I'm going to have to do some reading of some... I got to read like JavaScript for Dummies or something. I can't make heads or tails of these technical terms you're using now. I thought I had everything all figured out with your eBay plans, and now I just wish I felt like I was so connected to you before, and now everything feels all off.
My poor boy, things have changed, but you're still you, and I'm still me. And together we will find a new connection in this brave new environment with an uncertain future.